Hello and welcome back, Josh, Sam, and anyone else who's watching to Lviv and Let Die. We've played our two friendly games and we are back ready to take on Shakhtar and then Valencia. So let's get right to it. First off, Shakhtar. We'll probably have to switch the selection around a little bit after our friendlies. Yeah, let's just clear it all. Clear, clear, clear. Clear, I said, didn't I? Yes. Right, okay. Goalkeeper is fine. Let's go with attackers first. Let's have Klein on the bench. Let's have Konsadalov here. At the back, we can put Ashkenazi. We actually want to put in Bajramovic instead of Osmani. And Topalovic can come on instead of you. And then if we go for midfield, we've got... Hello, Biton. Croatian Commie can just have a breather. And Kofi Donkor here. Looks like a pretty good midfield to me. Let's do it. Okay, anything interesting? Kofi Donkor can get his 25th league goal for the club. Let's see. Now, last year we lost... No, well, we didn't lose. We drew twice with Shakhtar, 0-0 and 3-3. Earlier on this season, we've already beaten Shakhtar. Brincevic, formerly of this parish. He's come on a lot since we had him. Oh, flipping heck. What a goal early on. Planin Sek scores an absolutely brilliant goal. And we take the lead 1-0. Shakhtar not having as good a season as I thought they would do. They actually started very, very strongly. I think after 3 or 4 games they were top with a perfect record until we played them, and I think we beat them 4-0. Not to oversell ourselves, but yes, it was a pretty dominating performance, and since then we've been essentially unbeatable, except for obviously by that stupid team from Crimea, whose name I cannot and will not say. Good effort from Aldo, making himself some space, but puts the ball wide. Are they playing 4-4-2? No, they're going with 4-5-1, really, not 4-3-3. Cullen, if I sound a bit tired, it's because I had a bit of a nap. Oh, Razor Ramon absolutely wallops home. Is that his first goal of the season? It is. And we're 2-0 up. It's weird how sometimes you can have a game against a big team, a big rival like this, and you think it's going to be close, and then you just absolutely batter them. Although, am I wrong in thinking that the 3-3 draw last year was when we were already we were either 3-0 up or 3-1 up, and they came back to draw 3-3. So let's not be too hasty with suggesting this game is over. But that said, we can whisper the suggestion. Oh, nicely done. What's that keeper? Almir. Striker, not keeper. Seaman out to Villamayor. See, this is the reason why, you just look at Marino scores an absolute stunner, and we are 3-0 up. You wonder, when we're this good, why in Europe? And we must have. I don't know if I've mentioned it, but I've been thinking about it and meaning to mention it for a long time. That we seem to suffer or struggle from a similar thing to PSG in real life in the current time, where they dominate their domestic league to such an extent that they then struggle in Europe because they're just not used to having some teams to actually be competitive against. And I wonder if that isn't what we sort of struggle from a little bit. Because the best we've done in Europe, obviously winning the Champions League, that came in a year where pretty much every league game we played that year, in the middle of our knockout games, we drew or struggled to a win. Whereas here, as you can see, the game prior to our second leg, we've already won it 3-0, and it's not even half time. Junior to Shahata, back to Junior. Junior tries to put it in but doesn't. Shahata, oh, nicely teed up for Planin Sek, but his ball just hit wide. Turi. Al Sayed. Merino to Cullen. Shehata to Junior. Oh, rubbish. Rubbish effort from Shehata, really. He scored a couple of stunners in the, not what they call it, not preseason, but the winter break games. Oh, Shehata heads over. I seem to remember him having a few good sort of towering back post headers in him as well, Shehata. He's gone off the boil in that regard a little bit of late. Carlu, good save. And Bajramovic gets there ahead of Fabry. Okafor, oh, nicely done. We clear off the line. Cullen clears as well. Okafor, and we clear again. Junior gets it and gives it to Planinsek, and now we have an opportunity to break. Planinsek to Merino. Merino to Shehata. Shehata plays the ball out wide, cuts it in, and they just about intercept and clear. I can hear Masha opening doors behind me. But she's not coming in. She's not interested in the Shakhtar. She would only come in to enjoy our hopeful victory against Valencia. Planinsek gets in there as well. Nicely done. I've also extensively updated my Excel file to include the Portuguese league because I realised that I have that loaded up, so I can actually at least see all of the results and things, and it should sort of slightly influence the progression of that league. It's a little bit less interesting than some of the others. It's basically all just Porto, but there have been some new teams winning it, which in real life haven't happened. 68 minutes, 69 minutes. We can probably go for some changes. Let's maybe give Kofi Donko a run out. I think we'll start with Nir Biton against Valencia, and let's bring on Ashkenazi to give him a run out, and Wolfgang Klein can similarly have a run out. Give Merino a break. Speaking of Merino, he plays in Villamayor, gives it to Junior. Oh, Merino smashes home. That's 2 goals, and now I'm going to be berated in the press for withdrawing him when he's on a hat-trick, despite the fact that he obviously isn't needed in this game, and we have the biggest game of the season coming up in like 3 days' time. But of course, they know best. Ivan Merino comes on. We have another corner. Kofi Donko's ball comes in. Musa Kurt's header met... What? Musa Kurt met the ball with his head, i.e. a header, but it goes over the bar. 4-0 again. Will they get a goal back? Maybe they'll get one here. Lucianino, El Sayed with the ball out to Antonio. Maybe not. Lucianino. Get an easier name to pronounce, my friend. Interestingly, Karpaty and Krivbas, they're only 5 points behind me, or 6 points behind. Oh no, they're not. What am I talking about? 16 points behind. 14 points behind. Shut up. Maths. They're 14 points behind us. We've only conceded 7 goals less than them. We have conceded 50 more than them. Scored 50 more than them. Planinsek. You just had to put that home, and it could have been another 5-0 against Shakhtar. We've had a few performances in the past where we've put just hundreds of goals past them. Klein is taken out by Adnan Brunchevich, formerly of this parish, as I mentioned. He's surely going to go. He does. He's sent off against his former club. I'm not sure he ever played a senior game for us, but we made some money on him. I do remember that. Only a little bit, though. Ibrahim Shehata. Oh. Wasted opportunity. Turi Glebov. Good name. Topalovic, big ball up, and now Klein has it. Can we steal one at the end? Klein crosses. Kotarucci just intercepts. I think that would have been a goal otherwise. Kofi Donko now going to go and step up and take that corner, and we don't even get a chance to. We win 4-0. One of the few league games of the season which might have had some jeopardy, but no. Nothing doing. We actually have 4 days time to recover against before we play Valencia, which is ample time. we managed to keep hold of all our players as well, and I've been bringing in a few youth players with the intention of continuing our progression and our conveyor belt of sort of semi-decent talent that we've brought in. We also got a fairly decent youth intake this season. I mean, none of them are likely to be starters at all for the club in the future. But like there were 2 or 3 of them with 2. So these are them now, Schust and Kravchuk. There was another one before that, Bender. They are players they have the potential to reach 2.5 stars in terms of ability, and that would be putting them in the kind of category of like a Cullen or like an Ekwegbu, the right winger we have. Not players who were ever likely to challenge the starting 11, but certainly players who would fit in rotationally, and at least it will mean that our cup side for the next few years is at least competitive without having to delve too deep into just like 1 or 2 absolutely awful players. We can at least get a couple in who are okay. Speaking of which, we had a centre-back. He's 18, and I look at him and he doesn't look anything much, but I had a bid. I'm not sure if we actually sold him in the end. I think I might have rejected it. But some Portuguese club came in with a bid of £1 million for him, and I thought, well, I mean, if he's good enough that a sort of mid-table Spanish team is going to consider him, Spanish, Portuguese, doesn't really matter which one it was, I can't remember. If he's good enough for one of those type of clubs to think that he's going to develop into a player that they could have, then I might as well keep hold of him. So I'm pretty sure I cancelled that deal with that thinking in mind. Better to keep him, train him up a little bit, and then sell him for 3 or 4 times as much. Sign the Vasil Mubinov. I mean, he's useless, but I mean, even he's going to be 1.5 stars. That's as good as this Mikhailo Ivanov. And I had a bid for. See, he's worth £2 million now. I signed him for free off of Metalist. I could just sell him. In fact, I probably will sell him at the end of the season. I already had a bid for him in the January window, when I thought, well, we'll keep him just so that we can finish off the cup with him, and then in the summer I'll sell him. Because, I did bring him in for a specific job, and why not use him to win us another competition and then let him go. Speaking of competitions, we now have to play Valencia in the only challenging competition we actually enter each year. So, do we think we can do it? What do you say? Vote in the poll up above, guys. YouTube. Obviously, there is no poll because I don't care. I'm just all about the football, man. Yeah. I've got my devil horns up. Yeah. I'm quite tired. The clocks went back this morning, but my alarm didn't take that into account and still woke me up at 6 a.m, which would have been 5 a.m. yesterday, so I was a little bit sleepy. About half an hour ago, I had a little sort of 20-minute nap, and I haven't come back fit and ready, full of energy, but maybe I'll get there eventually. Seaman, improve your handling. Seaman's handling needs to be improved. See what goes on in the other first round ties. Eastbourne Borough losing 2-0 to West Brom in the Championship. Hailstones there. Well, the headline writes itself. Barcelona and Liverpool through. Good. Remember what happened in the last game for us. It was a 2-2 draw at home, which means that they have the advantage on away goals, and they also looked pretty tasty. So if it had been the other way around, then we'd drawn 2-2 at their place and then brought them back, I'd be pretty confident. As it is, I'm not confident at all. I suspect that they will win. We're going to have to pull out a really special performance here in order to get through to the next round, where you'd expect it's going to be a tough side. We already see that Udinese and Olympic Lyon, teams that we've beaten previously, well, Udinese not, but Lyon, a team that we've beaten previously in this competition, already gone. Barcelona, I don't think we have managed to beat them. We did win against them, but we didn't knock them out. And Liverpool, I'm not sure is the side that we've played at all. That said, I'm not so sure that they're that great. They've only won the league once in the last few years, and they're not going to win it this year, I don't think. I'm a little unsure as to whether or not we should consider ourselves in with a shot if we get past Valencia. I mean, I didn't really think we'd have much of a shot when we won it, so I suppose that sort of says all that needs to be said, but there we go. What? 11 seconds into a match? Bloody hell. Western not doing too badly in the Championship, not challenging for promotion as one would hope, but still up in 9th, potential for a playoff spot. We'll take it. Spurs, Arsenal, Man City, United, all chasing the Premier League this year. Looks like United won the League Cup. They were playing against Forest Green, and they've already qualified for Europe, so you can pretty much tell who won that trophy. I'll fill in my form later on. It would obviously be nice for Hapoel Tel Aviv to go through, and because Arsenal, our conquerors from last season, are still in the competition. But looks like they've already been done. Anyway, let's focus on our job first. Razor Ramon ineligible because I took him out of our squad. Determined Henry, in you come. Where are you, Croatian Commie? You come in too. What do we do, guys? Do we say that this is it for the rest of the game? Villamayor, Topalovic, Kurt. I mean, it's probably the best team we can play, except for maybe Donkor instead of Biton. That's probably the best team we've got. So let's just go for it. Pace on the wings. Lethal strikers. John Thackeray in the back for them. 26 goals, so it's like 38 goals between our two strikers alone. They should be able to get one against Valencia. Come on. We just need to get, initially, an away goal. Start things rolling. Seaman with the goal kick. Remember, he got that dramatic assist for our dramatic equaliser in the last game, having come up for a corner, I think. Oh, the ball slipped through to Merino, but he was just slightly too slow on reacting. Diaz Dorada, beatable, unlike some of the goalkeepers we've played against. The Arsenal goalkeeper from last season, for example, was a bit of a bugger. Locore, scorer of, having a hand in both of the goals of the last game. A danger man, someone to watch. Shehata to Planinsek. Donkor, Ismet Kur clears, but Croatian Comic. Merino was offside. His shot went in, hit the back of the net, but he was just offside there. Marty with the ball. Oh, Lionel Lorette. His header was well saved by Seaman, but he fouled as he raised himself for the header. Topalovic, get it out. Mandra, nicely done from Croatian Commie. Nicola. Oh, Gilmar has it, gives it to Goddard. Oh, Determined Henry goes in with an absolute banger of a tackle. Keep going. Locore. Oh, his effort goes wide. 16 minutes gone. They've had the lion's share of the chances, but we aren't out of it. Croatian Commie to Determined Henry. Croatian Commie. Oh, terrible ball. It's let Mandelli come through. Seaman saves. What a let-off that was. Flippin' heck. Planinsek. Now here he comes. Gives it to Merino. Merino, what's he going to do? He works his way into the box. Can he cross it? He tries. Instead, he plays it out off Gilmar for a corner. Valencia won the league last year, won the Champions League last year. Oh, but the ball falls. It could be a scramble. It's not. Thackeray clears. Lorette, I think he's a centre. Oh, is he their right back? Left midfielder, okay. Oh, my goodness me. What a bit of improvisation there from number 9, Locore. Great save, though. Long range, low angled shot. But it was tipped away delightfully. Oh, okay. Marty with the corner. It comes in. Shahata clears all the way to Merino. Merino now turns. He's running unopposed. Can he get the ball in the middle? No, he gives it back to Villamayor. Villamayor's cross deflected. And now Locore comes forwards. He plays a huge crossfield ball to Mandelli. It was a bit overhit. Mandelli goes past his man though. Still going. Sets up Ismet Kier. And it's a corner. Maybe didn't even need to touch that ball. Looked like it was going out anyway. Marty with it. Marty crosses, Musakert heads clear. Planinsek down to Donkor. Now can we break? Planinsek slips through to Bajramovic, but he's taken out by Lorette, and now they keep the ball because it was apparently a good tackle. Determined Henry fouls. No good. Gilmar's long throw is dealt with nicely. Planinsek pointlessly just knocks it on instead of taking it under control. Gilmar to Marty. Mandelli, good save from Seaman. Seaman over the bar. Marty to Palovic. John Thackeray is beaten in the air and it's cleared. Musakert, Topalovic has fouled right on the edge of the box. Oh, this is dangerous. You feel like Lucario is going to score. And, it goes over the bar, but you don't want to see that. We're lucky you didn't get a yellow card for that foul to Palovic. Are we going to see a chance for us, maybe? Shahata. Lucario wins it again. Keep going, keep following him. Stay with him. The ball comes in the middle. Determined Henry somehow manages to clear that. Ismet Kia playing to Lorette. In towards Mandelli. They're moving it around nicely on the edge of our box. We're sort of restricting them to long-range efforts. Mandelli! Mandelli scores. They are ahead on the night, so we need to get 2 now. There's no ifs or buts. We need to get 2. Lviv kickoff. Can we create something quickly before the half? But no. I'm going to tell them I'm not happy with them, and I'm going to tell them there's a lot more to come from them. Shahata in particular is not looking impressive. Planinsek similarly not looking impressive. But we're going to give them time to show what they can do. Shahata to Villamayor. Shahata again to Villamayor. And again to Shahata. Back in the middle. Marino scores straight away after half-time. That's exactly what we needed to do. An immediate reply this half. We've got an away goal. It doesn't matter at the moment. But one more goal will put us in a prime position. One more goal. Let's just edge ourselves ahead. Marty with a free kick. It hits a crossbar. That's dangerous. It's a reminder that it's not all going to go our way. Christ. Now they have a corner. Marty crosses. Thackeray. Oh, are you kidding me? John Thackeray scores. It's a bold move. Klein is on. Marino farmed out to the right of the 2 striking options. Klein to Musakert. We need another goal. Another goal will put this into extra time territory. That's why I only made 1 substitution. Marino with the ball. Gives it to Donkor. Donkor is taken out by Lionel Lorette. Is that a yellow card? It is. It's the second yellow of the match. Determined Henry. Be smart. Not like that. That's not being smart. There was smart. Oh dear. They seem to be playing very... no. Bajramovic clears. Shahata's score has gone way up. His rating has gone way up. Gilmar. He's got it again. And Seaman saves. Nicola has it now. The pressure is unrelenting. They play it out to Ismet Kia. Ismet Kia's cross ball. Villamayor tackles. Now Klein has it. Back to Villamayor. Determined Henry. And Ismet Kia gets there ahead of our man Marino. Gilmar to Mandelli. This is ridiculous. 68 minutes. Goddard. It's cleared. And again. And it's out for a corner. What do we have to do here? Okay, Baton is going to have to come on because Donkor's looking tired. Bajramovic isn't doing well. Let's bring on Ashkenazi. That's our 3 changes. We're making them early. Marty crosses. Thackeray heads over the bar. 20 minutes to go, sorry. Nicola. Terrible. It was it took a deflection. Sorry, I blinked just when he took it. Marty puts the ball in, cleared by Villamayor, and now Marino has it. Can he go around Ismet Kier for the first time? He does. Marino running, still running. Can he cut it back? He sort of did neither. He sort of cut it back and he sort of had a shot. Ilan Sail, determined Henry. Ilan. Oh, Lacore shoots well over. 15 minutes left for Lviv to steal an equaliser here. And you have to feel like it would be a steal at this point. Cloret. Oh, and they've set another chance just wide. I mean, they're being wasteful. Seaman. Determined Henry wins the ball, but we're not even... Biton. Lacore gets there. Lorette up to Lacore. No. Oh, I mean, how he didn't just slot that home, I have no idea. 78 minutes. 82, 80. Topalovic. Topalovic up to Klein. Klein now running at the defence. Klein keeps going. Klein. Oh, he tried to... Musa Kurt, keep going. Yes, he does. Determined Henry, keep going. Don't foul. We have to go overload. We're not even in that correct possession-wise. He's injured himself as well. That's ridiculous. We're not in the position to go overload. We're not dominating possession. That's what that's for. But we just have to try and do something now. Marino gives it to Determined Henry. Huge ball up to Klein. Gilmar clears. 87 minutes. We've got 3 minutes to force ourselves back into this tie. Shahata throws it to Determined Henry. Nobody gets it. Oh, Comey goes for it again. Diaz Dorada's going to take his time over this. No, he's not. He gives it straight to Ismet Kier. Strange. Larit up to Lacore. We are so weak at the back. Oh, Seman saves. And now we have Villamayor. Straight to Shahata. Shahata turns a poor pass, but Klein manages to win it back. Determined Henry. Oh, I thought that was going to be a penalty. Oh, no. And now Lacore is going to do us... Yeah, Topalovic is going to be sent off. Why does this happen every time? We lose by 1. We have a man off. Like... Oh, he didn't get sent off. Right, well. We've got 1.5 minutes then. Marty's free kick was rubbish. Seaman, we've got a minute left. It has to be now. Villamayor to Shahata. Shahata to Klein. Klein's ball to Marino at the back post. Marino to... Get in there, lad. Get in there. Shahata. The keeper's up. No. No. After having complained about the keepers never coming up for all of our videos, this is 2 in 2 videos where the keeper has come up there. Oh. God freaking damn it. Again. Fuck. I mean, it could have been worse. Fucking hell. Bloody hell. Moha scored a lot of goals. Oh, it's so frustrating. This year we go out 3-2. Last year we go out... Okay, we were battered last year. The year before that we went out on... Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. When did we play Barcelona? When was the Barcelona games? Yeah, it was ages ago. 2-2 on penalties. Oh, man. That's so frustrating. We were just so much worse than them. We should have had a penalty at the end there. No, I'm not going to do anything like that. All right, well, yet again, we find ourselves with nothing really to fight for. We've got all of our league games left to play. Most of those are going to be dead rubbers. I think we'll have won the league if we carry on the way we're going by around about there, I would have thought. We've got the quarterfinals still to play. Well, I'll see you for the final game of the season, unless we aren't in the cup final for some reason, in which case I'll see you tomorrow, next season. Not tomorrow, well, maybe tomorrow. But yeah, see you later, guys. Bye.